All right, hello guys. So as promised, in this tutorial, you are going to learn how to use Canva to create your own digital calendar, as we were trying to do in our class on Thursday. But yeah, so here we go. We're going to start from the beginning, okay? And this is going to allow you to learn how to maneuver in some areas in Canva and create a finished product, okay? So the first thing you're gonna do is click the plus button. We're gonna start from a 8.5 by 11 um, page. So we want to create. We're gonna scroll down to custom size. We're just gonna simply choose 8.5 by 11. Again, you can do it up here if you wish, but the quicker, easiest way is to go ahead and just choose the 8.5 by 11 document. Okay. All right, so just giving it a little time to come up. So when you create your image, you want to already have an image created, guys. If you don't already have an image created, you can absolutely go to ChatGPT, prompt chat to what you wanted your image to look like, and get chat to create the image for you and then upload it into Canva. Okay, so I already have some images uploaded. So the first thing I'm gonna do is the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to add a frame to my page. So I'm going to go to Elements. Oh, come on, computer. Why you gotta take so long? I do apologize, y'all. My computer is just not letting me be great. So once this comes up on this side, guys, after you go to elements, you can type in frames or you can have where you can scroll down and see the frames, but I don't see the category for that right now. So I'm just gonna type in frames and then I'm gonna click the search button. And so what I want is this square frame right here. Oh well. What I want is this square frame right here. So I'm gonna click on it. You can either click on it or you can click on it and drag and drop into your page, okay? And so I am going to so you could do this two different ways. You can either make it a half page image frame if you want. You do the half page or you can do the full page. So it's kind of up to you what you want your calendar to look like. For this one, I am going to do a whole page, right? And then I'm going to simply just choose the image that I want to utilize as my background for my calendar. So I'm gonna go to my uploads and I'm going to see what I have already uploaded that I can use. Mm-mm. Okay, let's just say we want to use this cutie patootie right here, right? You click on it or you drag and drop her into your frame. Normally, yeah. So when you add a frame to your background, I mean to your canvas, your page, when you click on your image or you drag it over, it's gonna automatically bring it into full view. Okay. So we're going to use her as our image. Now we're going to go ahead and create the calendar part of our digital calendar. Okay, so the next step is go back to elements and we're going to click on shapes or we're going to type in shapes and do a search. So the shape we're going to use is going to be this first shape right here, which is um It's called a flowchart process shape, so it's free nevertheless. All right, so we're gonna click on it. All right, so here it is in our canvas. So we're going to drag it out on the both, go to both sides, make it longer, and then we're gonna shrink it down and make it skinnier, just like that. Okay. I think I'll make it a little bit skinnier, maybe like that. Okay, and then I'm going to center it in my page. Want it to be probably about right here, okay? Because we're working on the calendar part of our image right now. So if you wanted to change the color of your square right here, your rectangle, all you have to do is click on it and then click the color circle at the top, and then all your colors will populate over here. So let's see. Hmm, doing the white. I don't know what color I want to do. Um, let's just let's just go. We can keep it this color, okay? So now I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to click on my shape. I'm going to click these two buttons right here that says duplicate. Going to duplicate the image. Then I am going to hover over this little cross sign, and I am going to simply drag my second image down right under my other image, right? And then I am going to take my cursor and I'm just going to pull it down to make it bigger, just like that. Okay. I don't think I like this color. Maybe if I make it lighter or something. Let me see. Oh, not transparent. Mm, Let's see if we can find a lighter color. I don't know. Yeah, let's do this color. Okay. I think that looks better. Okay, so since this is a fall look, we're gonna say that this is gonna be our September calendar, okay? So let's work on the word September. So you click in your square, you go over here to your T for text, right? Now you find the text that you like for your product, right? Canva has all kind of text options that you can use in here, right? And so the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to I'm gonna do this. So since I'm only gonna add one word, you can use some of these on the side. Um, these text fonts that are grouped together, and then just ungroup them. But for the sake of this video, I don't think I'm going to do that. And I am going to simply just say add a text box, right? Okay, you can see our text box is right here. I'm gonna move it up into my shape. And of course, I'm gonna make it bigger, okay, so you can see it. And you do that with this button right here. Okay, you gotta make it bigger. And then we can absolutely change the font to it, okay? Because right now it's in Canvas Sans, and I don't want Canvas Sans. So we're gonna click on Canvas Sans, and then all of our fonts on the left side are going to populate. So the font I like most of the time, let's see this Norto look. So if you want, it just depends on what look you're looking for. If you're looking for fancy or just, I don't know, fun, playful, you just got to find the font that works for you. One of my favorite fonts is Cinzel. So let me see what this is going to look like. Okay. And then I'm going to type in the word fall. So I'm going to say September. I'm going to just do September. Right. Um, I am going to highlight it, hold it, and then I think I'm gonna make it bigger, a little bit bigger. Do I like that white color? You can also change the font colors, guys, if you click on it. And right here, this A, you can change the font colors. No, the white ain't what's up. It might just be black first. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it at black. I think the black is more sensible, right? And so if this is gonna be a 2027 calendar, right? So what we can do is add another text box. That one is of course, make it bigger. Oh, you know what? How do I want to do this? I'm gonna just do it this way. Add a text box, put the number 2, make it bigger. Of course, you can't see it right now because it's in black. So if I move it over, you see I have the number 2. Then I could just click in the box, hit enter, and add the number 0, right? Because I'm gonna put 2027. So this I want to make bigger. Okay. You could do it this way. Um, you could change the font color to white if you want. And then all you're gonna do is duplicate this. So you can do this 2020 however you want it. You can do it this way, then hit click on it, duplicate it, and then put 27 on this side, right? You could do it that way if you want it. You could do 2020. It just depends on what look you're looking for, okay? So if you didn't want to do it this way, if you um hold on. If you duplicate it, I'm sorry, bring this down. You could put the 2020 up in the same box with September if you want it. So it's all about your design and what you want to see. Let's see, let's turn this back to black, right? So this is one version, guys. You could do it this way, or you can do it the other way that I showed you, or you can, let's duplicate the page, or you want to just have it across her, well, just delete these actually. You can add another text box, make it bigger, and I'm gonna change it to white right here because you can hardly see. You want to make sure you can see your image, okay? Wait, come on now. Actually, I don't even like that right there. I think I would put it like up to the side or something, or have it going down the side. So you just have options, okay? You have options, guys. You can just play with it and see how you want your image to look, okay? All right, so now let's work on the calendar part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on just the word September. I'm going to duplicate it, okay? Going to bring it down here and I am going to shrink it down and make it smaller. So you can either shrink it with your mouse or with the numbers up here. Right? And so I'm going to create my days of the week. And for this one, I am going to just abbreviate. So, and I'm going to do it in all caps. So you got Sunday. Okay. I'm going to duplicate it, align it. Mm, Monday, and duplicate it again, and so on and so forth, all the way down till I get to Saturday. Duplicate, align it. Mm, all right, one more, duplicate, and then Saturday. Uh-oh, take that off. I want that. What is that? Why does that pop up? Saturday. All right. Now we want to make sure these are kind of aligned, guys. So I'm gonna move it over. And you see how the guidelines kind of pop up, y'all. So you can use that to let you know that each one is in the right alignment and all of the things, okay? So hold on a second. I think this is a little bit all right, I think that looks good. So now what I'm gonna do is group them together. So I'm gonna click on each one and hold down the shift key. Shift key and click on each one and group, say group, okay? And then you're able to move them in sequence without having to do individual. And I'm just moving it over to center it, okay? Bam. Y'all can see that? Make it bigger for y'all so y'all can see. Okay? Now let's do the dates, y'all. So this is September 2027. So we're gonna go back to elements. Mm-mm. I'm sorry, not elements. We're gonna go to templates. And we're gonna type in September 2027, right? That's what we want. And click search. Oh, I'm sorry, calendar. Oh no, you know what? We're just gonna type in 2027 calendar. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, come on. All right. So we want to pick a simple calendar with just the numbers on it. Okay. So we can either pick this one or this one. And I think I'm just going to choose. I'm gonna choose this one right here, right? So let's add a page so our image will come over into a blank canvas, okay? So let me just add this page right here, right? And I just want, oh, you know what? Here go a better one, I think. Wait a minute, y'all. Because once you click on it, it does give you more options. Is that 2027? I don't think that is. Okay, so let's just use this one. And I am going to, oh, come on. Why is it colored? I didn't want the color on there. All right. You just want a black and white colored background, you guys. Because you simply just finna copy and paste something anyway. So, oh my goodness. Come on. What is the problem? Okay, I'm not going to use this one because it's doing too much. So let's choose another one. Let's go back, the back arrow. Delete that. Okay, you know what? It's doing too much. Okay, so what we're going to do, hopefully it don't come off. We're going to take September, because that's the calendar we're working on, and we are going to grab all of these numbers. So what we're going to do is hold down the right side of your mouse, and you want to drag all of the numbers just like this, right? And then you want to click group, so group them together, and then click on the three dots, or you can right click and copy. Okay, copy. And then what we're going to do is go back up to our calendar right here. Oh, that don't go there. Delete. All right. And we're going to paste our numbers right in here. Paste. Okay. So now you have your numbers pasted in. And so simply what we're going to do, hold on. So September 2027, the first day is on a Wednesday. So that is how we're going to try to align it. Okay. First of all, we're just going to drag them out to make them bigger. There you go. All right. September 1st, 2027 is on a Wednesday. And then the last day is on a Thursday. Right? Same as what we got right here. So you can actually um ungroup these, right? And make sure I can move this Thursday over a little bit, just like that, to make sure it is over the number two. Now, you can keep these grouped together if you want. You can put a grid on here if you want to, guys. It's just kind of up to you what you want it to look like. So say you wanted to do a grid, okay? So you will click on it, and then we'll go back to elements, and let's do, I think it's table. Uh-oh. Search. Okay, so we can take this first one, right? We're gonna click on it. It's gonna come into our all right, so we're gonna of course have to add columns and stuff to this, okay? So if we go back to the first one, we got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns, and then we have 4 rows. So that's what we want to do with this grid, right? We already have our 4 rows. So we need to add 4 more columns, okay? And the way to do that is you're going to click on these 3 dots right here, and it's going to say add a column. Add a column, do it over 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to regroup these so I can just show y'all the example, you guys, without having to do it all over again. Group them, and then I'm gonna duplicate it, okay? And then I'm just gonna simply bring this down to my other page. So I don't have to duplicate it. All right. Bam, there you go. All right. Now we got our 7 rows and then we got our 7 columns, 4 rows. So all you want to do now is make it bigger, click on it, and of course, drag it to make it bigger to match, right? Make sure your columns are under your dates. You can bring the dates down if you wanted to, some all the way to the, just like that. Okay. And then you can do the same thing with your numbers, you guys. So we already have our numbers. We can duplicate it, right? Bring it down. Uh-oh. Hold on. Go back up. Bring it down. Oh, so you know what, y'all? I needed to add one more row. So to add a row, just like you did the columns, click on the 3 dots on the left-hand side, and you're gonna say add a row. Okay? Now, you can make it a little bit smaller from the corner to the side. Now we can line our numbers up. And then you can make the numbers smaller, y'all. The numbers don't have to be this big, especially when you have a grid. So take it in, line it up, and then bring it out on the sides and in the just like so. If you do it this way, you're gonna have to maneuver it a little bit. And then if you do it this way, I would make the numbers probably a little bit smaller. So what I'm gonna do is ungroup this. So you'll click on the number grid, you're gonna ungroup it. That way you can move each number over. So you can move the numbers over just like this, a little bit if you need to, right? Just to make it look more aligned. Okay. And then of course, you can make the number smaller, right? Just click on the number. You can either make it smaller up here, or you can 23.3. Put your cursor right here and just drag it in some, okay? Those are the options that you can do, right? Oh, let me just do the back button. So now you got 2 different ways you can do a calendar, y'all. Y'all see how simple that was? So you can do a whole digital calendar for the whole year, different seasons and all of the things if you want, guys. 2027. This is a simple way, guys. These are products that you can put on your Etsy store, sell as digital products, digital calendars. These are your own designs, guys. And so now, one second. Why is it stuck? Get unstuck. Okay, here we go. Right? So those 2 different ways. You can even make these bold if you wanted to. Um, and then you can turn this calendar into 3 different designs if you want, guys, right? Let's see. Come on and get unstuck now. All right. So I'm going to delete this one out because I don't need this anymore, right? And I'm gonna just show you one more design, you guys, you can use. And so I'm gonna do add a page. And say you wanted to do a half calendar, a half image design. So we'll do the same thing. Go get the frame that you want to use. Go back to frames. That same frame we use, you guys. You can only make it half page, right? It does the same thing. Oh, let me make this smaller so I can see if it's half page. No. Mm, maybe something like that. I don't know. Right? And then you can find an image you want to use. If you want to even have a background color, let's see, you can do a background color. Let's say you want to do, let's do blue. I like the color blue, guys. That's my favorite. Okay. Oh, not that blue. This blue. Yeah, that blue. All right. So let's find a different image. I think I got another image on here. Let's go to my uploads. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do, oh, where's that? Designs. Oh, wait, images. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I am going to do it this way. Yeah. But I want her whole head to be showing. Okay, like that. That's not even her whole head. Hold on. Right? I don't want to cut her head off. Stop. It's still cutting her head off. Oh, you know why? I think, hold on. Oh, please. Delete. Uh, let's try this again. So you got different ways you can use this. Let me put my frame back. Hold on, I'm gonna go back, y'all. Mhm. Okay. So I didn't want her head cut off, but I think I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Delete image. Okay, I think I'll make the frame a little bit longer, maybe. I guess. Let's see how it works. Okay, that's better. Okay. And then just maybe she's not a good image to use. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what else I got on here. I got so many images. Mhm. Not trying to make this video real long, but so this is another way you could do it, right? Same thing. You're going to add your. So let's just do this. Let's duplicate this so I don't have to do the whole thing all over, you guys. Okay. Let's do that. And let's just change up the colors, okay? Change the image. So let me take her out. Delete. Delete. Delete image. Okay. And then for this one, I am going to bring the frame up like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go to my images once again. Bring her over. just for the sake of showing you guys, I'm gonna do it like this, okay? You can change this color to white. Uh-oh, white. And then you can even do it this way. Matter of fact, let's just do this. Let me delete it. And then I am going to add the number 2, 2027. Just like that. I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay. And then of course I'm gonna have to change the color because you can't see it. So what color can I change it to that you can see, y'all? Maybe the blue? Okay. We're gonna leave it like that. Mm, and then you can also then go ahead and change these colors as well, the shape colors. Mm-mm. Come on. Oh my goodness, come on. All right. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys a variety of what you can do with these digital calendars, guys. So this is just one version. Um, and then change this color to blue as well. And then you can change all of this. So what you can do is, so you can lock, let me see, you can lock this part, I think. Hold on. And then, guys, highlight all of your calendar part, right? And group it, and then change the color to white all overall. Well, thought it was gonna do. Okay, so it just changed the box. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ungroup. All right, and then I'm going to select all of the months, the days of the week, and I'm going to change those to white. Okay. Now you can either choose to leave your colors, your numbers black, or turn them to white. It's just up to you what you want to do, guys. So all you really have to do is change each one. So if you wanted to change it to white, click on one of them. Click on the add color, click on white, and it's going to give you the option to change. Oh, so it says all pages. We don't want to change all pages. Normally I'll tell you to change all if it's just one on here. So it's just kind of up to you what you want to do. So you can change it to white like that, or you can leave it black or whatever color you decide to do. Okay. So we have created 3 different calendar versions, guys, that you can utilize, that you can put on your stores, on your digital sites for you to be able to sell. All right. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I will see you next time.